Whoa, y'all already know what this is. This is the Black Effect. Hit that like and subscribe button. Donate to the Patreon. Hit the links in the description box. If you want to check out the rest of the videos that we do and the merch. All right, man, I'm going to get into this quickly. This recently, man, you seen Gabrielle Union. And she has an 11-year-old son. And she took her son, I guess this is D Wade's son, Dwayne Wade's, the basketball player's son, out of another marriage. Now, from pictures of this kid, it's a young boy, 11-year-old boy. You see pictures of him at an LGBT pride parade. Now, I guess, like I said, from viewing pictures of other pictures of them with the kid looked like, obviously Gabrielle Union, has taken the lion's share in raising him, and putting her imprint on him and basically turning him, into basically feminizing him. And this is the problem, I got a few points to touch on, in this video, man. So, if you know how we do things on the Black Effect, this is raw, uncut fire from the Most High God. You feel me? And that's who lives in me. So I got to give it to you real. Now, we are human beings, Us as human beings, we know how human beings procreate. Since the 1970s, homosexuality, in the 1970s, homosexuality was classified as a mental illness. We have done no research, no evidence has came out different to disprove that classification. We just got rid of it, due to feels and feely shit. All right. So now, in this day and age, we have an 11-year-old kid. When I was 11 years old, I wasn't even thinking about women. I wasn't thinking about sex. I wasn't thinking about anything in that wheelhouse. And to me, that's how an 11-year-old's brain should be. That's how their life should be. But yet and still, in this day and age, in this country, in this demonized country full of devils and ran by Satan himself, you have people like Gabrielle Union, indoctrinating their kids into this homosexual lifestyle, exploiting their kids, basically pushing their kids, influencing them into a direction that's unnatural to them, because kids just, they bite their minds like a sponge. They just go with whatever. Basically, they'll go with whatever their parents support. If they see, that they getting special attention or something like that, kids will start to do that. I used to pull on my parents' heartstrings. Kids do things like this. You do things to just try to get your parents' attention. And if it's gotta be, you fake being sick, you fake being hurt. Because you want that a special attention. And do you think kids not doing that? A lot of these parents today are being raised by their children, and they letting the media and other people dictate how they raise their children. And what they are doing what we are doing today, we have a country full of abused children. It's abuse for you to knowingly put your kid into a single mother household and raise them there. That's child abuse for a boy. We used to understand this in the country, that divorce took a detrimental mental toll on children. What the fuck do you think it's gonna do when you just got them, don't even know who their father is, don't even have a relationship with their father or mother? But taking your kid to one of these pride parades, you've seen pictures of these pride parades, man. This is pervert city. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that, you're just by and large a pervert because you're a homosexual. This is the environment that they breed. This is a parade where, they are having pride in a sexual preference. And it's basically geared around sex. So celebrating your sexuality. So you get all of these dudes, that's no place for a child, man. An 11-year-old boy shouldn't be around twerking in a dress and shaking his ass around a bunch of grown ass men, horny grown ass men in Speedos. What kind of... I asked Gabrielle Union, and this is what I'm saying. At first, I thought Gabrielle Union had some sense. But see, you working with the enemy, fam. You ain't with us. You know, and D-Wade, slap your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? For allowing your son to be feminized like that. You some big ass, big basketball playing man, you know, and you allowed your son. This is on your watch. Ain't nobody, boy, fuck all that born gay. I don't believe in that. So you could talk all that shit to somebody else. I'm with the Most High. You born a child is what the fuck you born. You know what I'm saying? And as these things progress, you know, if we was to, you know what I'm saying, see it like I say in this world today, you know, we don't follow God. You know, the country is a bunch of hypocrites, and you know what I'm saying, the majority of people will be going to hell in a handbasket. Let's just be honest, because you're not following God. How are you gonna get into heaven and you're not following him? All right, so this is what I'm saying. We sit here in this society, and if a kid say something, put on a dress, I remember when I was little, yeah, I'ma just keep it a buck and keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with the dogs and the lions and the sisters out here. When I was a kid, I was a little child. I was a cute little kid. I had silly family members, female family members, dressing me up. You know what I'm saying, in little girls' outfits, ballerina outfits and shit like that. You feel me? When I saw that shit when I got older, I was fucking aggravated. I was angry as fuck. Because I'm like, why would you do this? Why would you do that to a kid and you think that shit funny? I was always embarrassed by those pictures, you know what I'm saying, as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is me. Now imagine today, if this was today, you know what I'm saying, and somebody was to do that, these motherfuckers would have ran with it. Start trying to dress me up man, you know what I'm saying? I would have had to fucking, make an exodus about only the Most High God came in, comes in and slaps motherfuckers around and be like, stop doing that. You don't do that to boys, you know what I'm saying? And try to effeminize them. You don't do stuff like, you don't take them to no gay pride parade where niggas got swinging dicks hanging out, men kissing other men, niggas is twerking. They had kids younger than D Wade's son that was there. 9-year-old kids, little white boys and little boys and girls. Little boys twerking around, with dresses on, man, and high heels, man. What does this world come into? It's sick. It's just a sick abomination. And let's just be honest with it. That there are people there. I'm not saying everyone, but that just by sheer probability, there's people there who are looking at D-Wade's son and just like, yep, I'm gonna drop a dime on that. You know what I'm saying? Yep, just give it some time. Yep, I got that. That's just how it's going. You parading him around, man, like some piece of meat, man. Y'all need to stop that shit, man. Like I said, Gabrielle Union, D Wade, I don't listen. I don't want to hear nothing y'all gotta say, you know what I'm saying, about advice or anything about the black community. Y'all being enemies to it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing it because this shit start in your own family. This what gives people insight. I wouldn't put y'all around my kids. I wouldn't put Gabrielle Union around my boy. She seemed like she got that she on that agenda, man. She on that shit. The devil using her. The devil used these women, you know what I'm saying, to be raising these effeminate black men. That's not how black men are born. I don't give a fuck what you say. You know what I'm saying? I know people like that, and I know them, from growing up. That wasn't how they were operating, when they was kids. They weren't born that way. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you make the choice to do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And if you go down, and allow yourself as men, if you keep going down the rabbit hole and you just so sexually charged, to where you will even fuck, because some dudes will fuck a tranny, man. Some of our men out here, and I'm using air quotes, will consider themselves straight and go sleep with a transvestite. You niggas are just sexually, y'all are sexually charged, man, and y'all are just involved in too much sexual debauchery. Like, some niggas is just freaks. They like freaky sex that with anything or with anybody. It doesn't matter. They don't want to be classified. So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, that victimhood mentality. Y'all need, the real victim here is these children that y'all bombard in this lifestyle. See, that's why the Most High set policing and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And we policed this stuff as much as we could, you know what I'm saying? No one said that you should be oppressed. Or that's why in other countries, man, you think, if you thought it was bad over here, in other countries, man, you get caught being a sodomite, you're dead. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Ain't no pleading. You're gone. They're taking you out, and that's that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? God, over here, He set laws, to be like, be free, because no one should be able to kill somebody for sinning, or what I'm saying, or doing all of this, But at the same time, we don't have to see it as being right. We know it's wrong. We know it's sexual deviance at the end of the day, but that's fine. You free to do whatever type of shit you want on this planet Earth. That's between you and the Most High God. But soon as God come down, getting ready to spank that ass, be prepared, man. HIV and AIDS, was ran rampant through the homosexual community. You feel me? And like I said, and over in other countries and stuff like that, it's just like HIV is totally everywhere. And then, like I said, and these people police that. They police homosexuality because they don't want the normal populace, falling into debauchery for just one group. And to see it over here, we got so many bleeding heart liberals, and oh no, don't do him, like we gotta let them do what they want, and all of this other stuff. But at what expense, man? You people are silly and retarded. Y'all don't see that opening the floodgates of debauchery, only creates more debauchery. Now, like I said, now your kids are being affected. Now the devil then came in, perverted y'all mind. And now y'all perverting y'all kids' mind. Don't fucking sit here and tell me a child at 9 or 11 is her to make the decision this big of who they want to be, sleeping with for the rest of their life. All of this, a decision that they didn't have to make 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So this shit here is child abuse, man. And then you take them to one of the most perverse, one of the most sexual exhibitions in life. Like, why would you take your kid to a porno convention? Like, really, XXX convention? Would you take them there? Because if you're taking them to a pride parade, you may as well take them there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, like, I don't want to see the law saying shit when you see niggas taking their kids in strip clubs and bars. You know what I'm saying? And places like AVN and shit like that. Okay? Because this country is a bunch of hypocrites. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of this. If it was up to me, I would make a complete exodus, with the Most High, which is something that I'm soon going to do, just to go where God, directs me to go. Because, this shit right here is vexing to me. Y'all, it's sick. You see what you're doing to your kid, and these stars is leading the charge, man. All right, so with that being said, I think I covered it. Like I say, man, I don't want to hear shit. Don't come under my comments talking about no LGBT shit. The same way that y'all free to believe, what I'm saying, that and that this is, your calling to life and you can sleep with whoever you want. Fine. I don't have no problem with that. The law don't have no problem with that. Well, don't say shit to me about my belief that this is abominable behavior. It's deviant behavior. It's a perversion of the natural use of sex for human Homo sapiens. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. And the Most High hates it. God, the God that y'all claim to serve, don't go picking and choosing, trying to grab another God or go, no. Clearly in the Bible, the God of the Bible hates this stuff. He loathes it, and he will deal with it accordingly, swiftly. All right. You can say, like I say, we can run from it. We can do all that. But at the end of the day, don't be fucking involving your kids in this. At the school, I don't want my kid learning about no homosexuality or no videos, none of that shit. Just keep it all history, PG-13 shit. Don't talk about sex to my child, or I will pull him out that school. You feel me? We don't want to hear about all that shit. That's fuckery. That's what your parents should teach you. That's what you learn. You know what I'm saying? That's why we talk about nature over nurture. It's nature, man. It's nature and nurture. You know what I'm saying? But nurturing definitely, when you introducing this too early to kids, because kids want to be Batman. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be Batman up into 13. You know what I'm saying? I thought I could be Batman. What you have gave me a batarang, sent me out on the streets to go fight criminals. You parents are dumb motherfuckers. You shouldn't have kids and you abusing them. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. It's your man, Nico B. Black Effect. I'm out, man.